Alright, so continuing with our code, so far we've tested this code with an item that does exist in the list. Let's now see what happens if that item doesn't exist. So what I'm going to do is change line 3, and instead of searching for spam, I'm going to search for albatross. Alright, we're going to run the program now. You can see item found at position none. Now that message is a bit misleading. The item wasn't found at all, but you can see that none is coming from line 4 in our code. We initialized found at to none on that line. Because albatross wasn't found, line 9 of our code wasn't executed and found underscore at wasn't given another value. It's very important that we bound found underscore at to something on line 4. So let's see what would have happened if we hadn't have done that. I'm going to comment out line 4. We'll run the program again. This time you can see we've got an error, and the error right over the right hand side there, line 12. And on line 12 we're trying to print the value of found underscore at, but it hasn't been given a value. And in fact my IDE has highlighted found underscore at on line 12. If we hover over it, name found underscore at cannot be defined. So that's an error. Now the code would work if albatross was found, because found underscore at would have been attached to a value on line 9. I better uncomment that line to fix that error. So that explains why we had to initialize found underscore at, but what's this none that I initialized it to? Well, none is a constant that represents nothing. Found underscore at now exists, but it doesn't yet have a value when the code on line 4 is executed. One thing we can use it for here is to improve the message we get. Let's have a go at doing that. And we can change the code. So on line 12, what I'm going to do is add some code there. If found underscore at is not none, colon, then we'll indent the next line. Then we'll put an else to the left-hand margin, print, parentheses, double quotes, left to right curly braces, not found. And now double quote, dot, format, parentheses, item underscore to underscore find. And now that we've done that, we run the program, we get a better message when an item is not found, as you can see here. So looking at the code, we've initialized found underscore at to none on line 4. If it's still none when we get to line 12, then we didn't find the item we're looking for. Alright, I want to finish this video now with an apology. We shouldn't write code like that for loop on lines 7 through 10. Python is an incredibly rich language, and one of the reasons that it's so successful is because it comes with so much included as standard. We've only looked at a small part of the language so far, and the examples I use have to reflect that. Even then, I've had to introduce the list type for this example. The code demonstrated how to use break and why you'd want to, but there's a much easier way to write this code. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to comment out the for loop. If item underscore to underscore find is in shopping underscore list, colon, found underscore at is equal to shopping underscore list dot index, then in parentheses, item underscore to underscore find. Then we've got a closing parentheses there. Run the program now, and you see we've got the same result there. And just to confirm that it is working, if I change albatross back now to spam, which it originally was at the start of the video, run this, item found at position 3. So that also works. As I said, Python is a very rich language. It's got all sorts of things included, and we'll be seeing most of them in this course. And you'll learn what line 13 is doing in the next section of this course. I'll also explain why lines 12 and 13 aren't very efficient and how we can improve that code. Before that though, in the next video we'll look at another type of loop, the while loop. See you in the next video.